Previously on the Block NZ Villa Wars. There were some uncomfortable moments.
Are you dirty Rudy under here?
The omens weren't good for laundry and stairwell week.
We've had a few people dropping off lately.
And the pressure of the two tricky spaces led to a feud with the wolf and sent Brock into meltdown.
I swear to God, it's actually Peter Wolfcamp's fault.
Tonight, laundries and stairwells continue to challenge our teams and their tradies.
It's not an ideal situation.
And tradie problems persist.
Don't worry, Dad, it might be too big of a job for us on his own.
And Hayden demonstrates there are two kinds of people on the block. The Haunter and the Haunted. Stairways and laundries. They may look like small spaces, but don't let them fool you. As our teams are discovering this week, they're a little bit awkward and deceptively complex. With just 48 hours until room reveal, it's this time of the week that contestants can easily drop the ball. Time needs to be spent wisely today, which means it's the perfect opportunity for our resident meanie, the wolf, to find something to distract the task at hand.
Oh, I got a job for you. So I need to get a machine into the backyard to do some work.
Okay.
Kitchen, going. Fridge has got to go. Clear out anything that's yours.
When does that have to be done?
Now, of course. Now. Done.
Okay. Perfect timing, thanks. Right, let's clean this thing out. The kitchen tent is gross. You walk in, you get this massive waft of something. Ugh. 22nd of August, that's not okay. Let's get rid of that. Everything is either rotten, moldy, or fermenting. It's great. That stinks like all that. No. Tomato. It's rotten at the bottom too.
But not everything is destined for the bin.
Seriously good dressing, Dustin. I reckon we'll take that.
So there's maybe an opportunity for one last communal breakfast before they bid adieu to the kitchen tent.
Is there another spatula? There you go, we don't get to take this facility. Yeah, it's going to be microwave food from here on out.
And that means it's Kat's last opportunity to show off some of those culinary skills she's famous for.
Okay, so this is... Oh. Garlic salt. Oh, so good. Leaving us. Don't know what I'm going to cook my microwave rice in now. I might just buy a microwave myself and put it in the house.
You've all still got your backyard barbecues to cook on, Brooke.
So few words, guys. It's been a great journey so far. Really sad to see this place go. It's been a lot of laughs in here. A lot of cries. Oh. And you guys, no, you, I'm clean up.
The only person missing from the breakfast table is Mitch. And that's because House 4 has a man down, leaving Brooke bearing the brunt of responsibility.
So unfortunately, Mitch is in bed sick. He's pretty grumpy when he's sick, bit of man flu, so I just told Mitch to stay in bed all day, and then hopefully he'll feel better tonight so we can hang the laundry together. In an ideal world, when Mitch wakes up, I'd want the tiles to be fully down and grouted, and our feature wall to have been fitted as well. Going into this week, stairway and laundry and an extra toilet, I thought we would smash it out, but yesterday was a bit messy. Oh, give me a minute. I don't want to talk about it. I'm so determined today to get as much done as possible. I really want Mitch just to wake up and be like, wow, there's been so much done. As you walk into our laundry, you'll notice the big 6x6 grey floor tiles. On the right, we have our big cabinetry with our sink as well. On the left-hand side is our extra toilet with a cavity slided door. David! Nice to see ya! Usually I'd be stressing, but our Tyler David is crazy fast.
Okay, what's up?
Laundry.
Okay.
And we've got an extra toilet as well, so we need them floor tiles. He has surprised us every single week. That has helped us on the block. We need you finished by 4 o'clock.
Okay, modern floor and Scotty all same time.
Yeah.
Together.
You can do it, eh?
Yeah, we can finish by 3:30.
Yeah.
Done.
Yay!
Let's Mission already taken.
You're the best. Let's do this.
At this point in the week, there's no time to waste finding tradies. But unfortunately for Kat and Jeremy, that's just the situation they've been lumped with.
Ben's sick today. No, he was sick yesterday and he's still not feeling well, a bit under the weather. So the boys Taranaki come back up, gave him the call out yesterday and said, hey, some of our boys are sick. Do you mind hauling your ass up there and giving us a hand? And they obliged and they've turned up bright and early this morning. Hey, welcome back.
Yeah. Mate, what are you going to like for us this week?
If you look up to our stairway, we have got adjustable tread lighting and ceiling lighting as well. As you come up to the first landing, you'll see a big circular piece of art.
There's going to be a glass balustrade running down from the top landing. It'll let light through and just create a really bright space.
With our laundry this week, we have beautiful timber floors, and that will be combined with white cupboards with a white splashback and an overhead cupboard in timber to match the flooring. The space is quite narrow, but the washing machine, the dryer, and the sink and cabinetry is all going to fit under the stairs.
Add to that a toilet, and there's plenty for the Naki boys to do. Plenty for all the tradies to do, but they're still missing a few ingredients.
Yeah, so we're currently looking for another plasterer. We're just a bit worried that it might be too big of a job for us on his own. Yeah, the thought of not having tradies and builders, it's pretty scary. I guess we sort of compare ourselves to the situation of other houses, and it looks like they've all got their paintbrushes out and they're rolling their walls.
At least Jamie and Hayden are.
It's Thursday and we're tracking really well to finish. I'm happy.
You get the priming on these walls down pretty quickly.
And they've found a way to avoid any delays caused by tiling the floor.
It's not quite like bathroom week all over again because we're not tiling this week.
Instead of that, we've gone for darkened floorboards, and that's just to keep in line with our theme in our house. It's really starting to take shape. There's still a lot of work to do though.
Let's hope the judges aren't stuck on seeing tiles and laundries. Over in House 2, Sarah and Manan are not taking that chance.
Hey, you must be our new Tyler.
Yep.
Cameron, also I'm Manan. I'll come and show you our space. Cool, so this is our laundry. It's not the biggest of areas, but it's not small either. We've just got 600 by 600 tiles all along the floor. We're wanting a tile skirt around the edge, just a small one, and then a backsplash as well.
A what? I'm not sure if asking for a backsplash is appropriate. I'm hoping she means splashback.
We're hoping today that our tiler's super careful with tiling our backsplash because we're going to have the same black marble as in our downstairs bathroom. But the issue with that is that it's really popular and there's pretty much none in New Zealand. So Tile Space has sourced 8 tiles for us for the backsplash, and it fits exactly 6. So the tiler has to be real careful to not break any, otherwise we can have a really strange looking splashback.
Taking on the block is a game for the nimble and the quick. And with 2 spaces to complete this week, there's no time for misunderstandings. So it's lucky House 4's site manager Brooke has perfected her understanding of builder language.
You have to put the suspect and one tile here. What do you think?
Kyle?
Tiles here.
Yeah.
Coming to bottom here.
Yeah.
Then you have to paint the finish.
Yeah.
Paint the finish.
Yeah. I think this here looks good.
Okay, that's it.
Once those tiles are done, I'll be happy. And once it's sanded, then we can paint, and this room will be finished effectively.
Getting those tiles down by the end of the day is one problem, but an even bigger one is how to deal with a potentially very expensive mistake.
As you first see our stairwell, you will be greeted by an amazing American oak feature wall, which will complement our stairway and our lounge.
We've got building wall to stand up on top of the other wall we've built. And the problem with all that is, the wood for the lower section was cut 30 centimetres too short.
It's not an ideal situation, cutting the oak too short, but I still just think our builders are that good that I know they're going to come up with something, they'll fix it.
Originally it was meant to be that they just stand on top of each other. Now I've got to build one in between as well. I've got a lot more work to do. I really enjoy doing this type of work. Yeah, this is my favourite type of work. Building cool stuff like almost like an art piece. But having said that, with the time limit put on it, makes things a little interesting. And it's not really ideal when you want to do something quite cool and have enough time to get it all done. But we'll get it up there, hopefully. The block challenges everyone to problem solve, but also to recognise your own weaknesses. For Hayden, it's an overwhelming attraction to black and white, while Manad's Achilles heel has been decision-making and time management, especially in freedom. But it's not just identifying your weaknesses that counts, it's doing something about them.
Oh, this is cool. I'm going to be out of freedom by the time that's done. I've set myself a time limit, and I will be out of freedom by the time the timer runs out.
Promises, promises. And she's not the only one on an unlikely mission.
I'm here because I want to find some pieces of artwork, possibly prints, in order to add some colour to our spaces that we're doing this week. We don't use a hell of a lot of colour in our spaces. However, this week I'm looking to get some art that's going to jump off the wall, hit Jason in the face, and show him what colours should look like.
That's positive. Colourful frames. Oh no, spoke too soon.
Might get that one for Jason.
The brief this week is bright. I'm actually thinking that I'm not going to go colour bright. We're going to go bright with our lighting and then go bright with gold. Ooh, here's a gold thing. Oh my god, I love this. I know what I want today, so I'm on a mission.
Doing well, Manad. But for Hayden, old habits could be dying hard.
All ones that don't have colour. Okay, I'm getting that one. A quick decision made. Definitely getting this one. It's going to go on one of the walls in the stairway. Jamie's not going to like it, but she should have come shopping.
Let's see how Manad's doing. And with time to spare, looks like that's mission complete. Manad hasn't been the only one attempting the improbable. Back at the block, Kat and Jeremy's plasterer is trying to complete the job alone. A big ask considering how much wall space there is across the stairway, laundry and toilet.
We're still plastering. We haven't even got a lick of paint on anywhere. I know other houses are already putting their first coats down.
But Josh, the Naki boy, may have just performed a miracle.
Stop us, man, Jerry. Man. Hey, mate. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, boys.
Sort of out night, eh? Someone comes in the last quarter.
All done, so you get sanding. I'm so stoked that Josh has managed to wrangle these guys up. Just hoping that we can get the plaster on, sand it, and time for painting.
But has Jeremy been calling in favours from his Naki friends as well as family?
Are you his dad? No? Do I look that old? No, it's not Jesus. Cool. Yeah, no, same thing, you know? He's insulted. The old man down there helping you out.
He kind of looks like it.
And how old he is.
Pretty old.
Maybe he's really young. It's just a really old looking beard.
Real withered beard. His beard could be real old, but he could be real young.
The block is a hotbed of tradie activity, and some teams are lucky enough to have their builders stick around for the entire 10 weeks. But apart from Jeremy's dad, who's been catching the most attention around the block?
They're going to be unshaven.
The beard. It has to be quite efficient. Should be able to lift. Is this your... That's not my criteria, but okay.
Chiseled features.
I don't like my voice. I'll say taller than me, but I think everyone meets that criteria.
Big hammer. Do I have to be for this?
Hey, everyone thinks Hake's been like that. How for? Where is that with the babe? I have to say, Mr. Marty, eh? I used to say Marty. Got a tan. Bonus points if you're tan. Are you talking about Marty? I don't know, I just love a good Scottish accent.
Oh, Catherine, I can put one on for you.
Wait a sec, this could be a late entry.
If I had to choose somebody to be the sexiest builder, it would have to be...
Peter Wolfgang.
Yeah, Peter Wolfgang had links of what's the sexiest builder. You know, he's mature, knows how to handle things.
Actually, you know what? That's actually pretty reasonable. It's always a nice bonus to be able to bring a skill with you onto the block. And I've heard some of these girls have a talent that wouldn't normally be much use on site. but I'm about to give them an opportunity to bring their talent into play. Could all the girls join me outside, please, out the front? Hello, ladies. How you doing?
Yes.
Do you know what time it is? It's game changer time, that's right, my favourite time of the week.
So I'm thinking it's going to make us like name all the tools in the shed or something like that. And I would be rubbish at that.
Do you know what this is?
What? Standing by what looks like a bit of a bird feeder or something. Something for the laundry.
It's the barrel from an old washing machine. Now, a little birdie has told me that you all know your way around a netball court.
That's right, my alley. I used to play competitive netball and was a shooter. Hoping it's a what? I play mid-court for a reason. I don't shoot.
Sarah Manan, what about you guys? Do you play netball?
I played for 7 years and then I stopped growing. I'm thinking that this is going to be quite tricky because 3 out of 4 ladies are netballers, not including myself.
Kat, you were a basketball player some night, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So, Sarah Manan, only one of you can do it, so choose now.
I'll do it.
That was a confident I'll do it.
I said she had a good feeling about it, so I was like, you do it. You go, girl.
As you can see, I have erected the old barrel. I don't believe it's regulation height. I think it might be higher. Like higher? Alright, whoever has the most successful shots out of 10 wins the game changer.
+1 or -1?
-1. But not only that, they'll win $3,500 worth of outdoor lighting supplied and installed by the Garden Lighting Company.
Please can't beat good lighting in the outdoor area.
Since it is laundry week, that the losers do all of the winners' laundry.
Even the ugly?
Wash it, dry it, fold it.
So I'm up first, how's fun? I'm a little bit nervous. You can do it, Jamie. I'll take my aim. Man, I was
None from 2.
typical again.
Oh, bad luck, none from 3. 1 from 4. 1 from 5. Oh, 2 from 6. Yes! 3 from 7.
That's bloody fantastic.
Last one. 5.
I am stoked with a 5 out of 10, but it's probably not good enough to beat the other girls. 5 out of 10, so not bad.
House 2. Manan.
It's my turn, and I'm just jelly legs all over the place.
Oh. 2. Oh,
She's 1.5 foot tall. She's at a huge disadvantage.
nice. Oh.
Damn it!
1 from 5. If you don't stick this one, then you're out. You're out, you're gone. Jamie leading with 5.
So Kat's got really long limbs and she used to play basketball, so I reckon she's got a really good chance of winning this. It's like free throws, and I do not like free throws. Next up it's me. The knees are trembling. The lanky arms are wobbling. She's got a long leg.
Oh, none from 1.
Oh yeah.
1 from 4. Oh, bad luck. 2 from 6. So you need to get all the rest in to have a chance. You can only tie. You're gone.
Kat, see you later.
Wow, but harder than it looks.
Back in the morning, Katty. That's enough for you.
Representing Canterbury, Brooke.
Oh, Brookie. And I'm a little bit nervous with this one.
Oh! 1 from 2, the best start so far. Oh!
No pressure, Brooke. Oh, take it.
Oh! 2 from 5. You need to get 3 more in to win it. 2 from 6. Oh! 3 from 7. Ooh!
Sneak and dig between Brooke and I.
4 from 8.
I'm standing with my fingers and my toes crossed.
Oh, you can only draw it.
Last shot, all over it. I don't know whether to shut my eyes, and I'm just hoping she misses it.
Will we have a playoff? No, we won't!
No, I accidentally jump up and down like a little kid. Yeah, I lost the plot, really. I'll paved off with myself. I think our luck must finally be changing.
We have a playoff for last place, don't we? The 2 that were headed towards last place was Manan and Kat, so you'll be involved in a sudden death playoff. We'll go in order of house again. It'll be you, Manan, taking the first shot to see who's doing Hayden's undies. Kat, before you shoot, I just want to remind you that if you miss this, you're doing Hayden's undies.
Yeah, I want to do Hayden's undies, trust me. I'll probably miss.
Inside the round.
I don't even think Hayden wears undies. Pretty sure he doesn't wear undies, so it's just pants. You don't want to touch pants that haven't had undies in them.
Yes, congratulations to Jamie.
We've won every challenge this way. Yeah, no.
I better know who you want to use this against. Kat, Jeremy, watch out. And of course, $3,500 worth of outdoor lighting coming from the Garden Lighting Company. Congratulations, well done. Kat, bad luck.
Oh, my God, it's going to be so good with her $5,000 worth of plants and $3,500 worth of light. The lawn's going to be like a magical rainforest lit up with fairy lights for every branch and grass blade. I'm jealous. I want fairy lights on my grass blades.
But there's no time to be stuck in a world of fairy lights and magical forests when there's the cold, hard reality of a whole house to paint with a man flu.
I woke up feel like absolute rubbish. Ears blocked, head hurts. Definitely reassuring to know that when I'm sort of down and out, Brooke can just pick up the bat and keep going. Or pick up the whip, so to speak. Painting exterior of the house is something that sort of KP are prepared to do. The prep work in these old boards is definitely not the funnest thing. You can scrape it back with a heat gun and scrape it, but it's better just to sand it back to bare wood and then seal coat it. I don't think this job is helping my sickness, but it's like on a block, just go keep going.
The block is a constant juggle of time and resources, and for Sarah and Manan, it's not the precious splashback tiles that her Tyler is in danger of running out of.
Hey Sarah,
Hey, Cameron, what's up? Yeah.
I'm not getting enough tiles to put the finish line on the floor.
Really? How many are we short?
About 7.
Oh, that's not good. I will call Manan. She's out on the road to get some more.
I've got about an hour's worth of work left, and then I'll be stuck. As long as the girls get the tiles there, we should be okay.
No contact means no tiles, and the potential for the tail end of their week to completely unravel. If there was a competition for most disgusting / least popular job on the block, it would probably be won by underfloor insulation.
Oh, this is beautiful.
But there's no point putting off this necessary evil.
Jamie's been saying for the last couple of days, you know, oh, make sure you do this, make sure you do that, and the list keeps growing and growing, and she's told me 3 times today, make sure you get under the house and do the underfloor insulation. I said, oh, you can do it. She said, oh, no, just don't worry about everything else, just go under the house. So, fun times. I live for this. It's nice to have a nice little nap down here. So I noticed there's a little hole under the floor. I'm under there doing insulation, and what better way to put it to good use and to scare some unfortunate soul who might walk past.
Perhaps you can afford to spend time loitering under your floorboards when you've saved time by not tiling your laundry. Not the case for Sarah and Manan, whose tradie has just run out of tiles. Let's hope Manan got that message.
I get a message from Sarah, and she says that the Tyler Cameron has actually run out of tiles, so I have to pretty much go and get some tiles ASAP and bring them back to the block. Fortunately, it doesn't take me very long because I'm already pretty much in that suburb. Hey Cameron, I've got the tiles. Can you come help me get them from the car? When I get back to the block, Cameron's actually still working, so he hasn't been just sitting around waiting for me to come back, which is good. Lucky they had them in stock. I just went and picked them up.
Cool.
I probably can't help you much. I can grab one tile.
And it looks like the man could be moving from one problem to another.
This is a picture wall of the week, Vitex Street. So we need to do a lot to straightening because I'm looking at it now and it's a bit wobbly. And we need to stretch it up and get it looking a bit nicer.
You guys finished? It looks really cool, except I noticed that there are actually slats that aren't in line with each other, and Dale and Chris tell me that it's because it needs to be braced. They give me a few options as to how it can be done.
Just taking an old holes in between, which
Oh, yeah.
sort of makes sense. Another thing you could do is
Yeah.
like a 90-degree little bit of aluminium, which would go in the back. It's not, you hate it, roll it out.
Yeah, I hate it. I'd rather use wood.
Go on, do that.
The option I go for is the one that is the cleanest. We're going to have a handrail going up our wall anyway, and this beam is going to follow that as well.
You can imagine that running up your entire wall. You think
Yeah,
that's right?
yeah, if it's the same angle as the stairs.
Oh, yeah, it will be.
It's a decision I've made without Sarah, but I'm sure that she'll take the same because it's clean and it's not going to take away from what's already there on the wall.
You've got to be decisive on the block. It's a weakness that Sarah and Banan have clearly learned to address. And if Kat and Jeremy have an Achilles heel, I reckon it's doors.
You can see here, Benny, no bedroom door.
No, and there was no door handle which let the room down a little bit.
I'm perplexed about the doors. What are you worried about? They're upside down. So you have to key.
It's just on the PlaceMakers website, actually.
Ah, that's convenient because we need to order some door hardware.
Oh, yeah. Window door hardware.
Window and door hardware, yeah. That one.
Put down this one, the Helix. That's a nice knob.
I can live with that. Write that number down and write that.
Futura Helix by Windsor. I'll go get these tomorrow. I think we need about 7. Yay, door handles all sorted.
Looking online's so much easier than just sending each other photos back and forth on our phones.
So much easier than not getting a response about a real important decision. So I go with it anyway, and then 7 hours later I get a response saying, nah, definitely don't get that.
When did I do that? I was probably painting. Which reminds me, it's probably what I should be doing right now.
Gross.
So, write that order down, get the model number, and then come to me here.
Yeah, I'll see you in a few hours then.
When all you have to do is turn up and collect the goods. Looks like door problems could be a thing of the past. It's now after 5 p.m. and Brooke's crazy fast Tyler David has long passed the 3:30 p.m. finish time he promised her.
I think this needs to get into our laundry so we can paint tonight, because if we don't paint tonight, there's no way we'll finish. And towels are taking longer than expected. That's alright. Apparently Ken and Jeremy can't paint anything tonight, so she don't know how they're going to finish, and I hope we're not in the same boat. Tollstown is 40 minutes away. Plasterers are waiting to get in there and sand. We need them in there now.
While what's going on the floor is causing trouble in House 4, across in House 1, it's what lies beneath the floor that has the potential to make trouble.
Bloody. Bloody. Down here, mate. How's it going?
What are you up to?
Doing the installation. I thought it might be a good opportunity to give someone a skip.
Alright, who do you think?
Maybe Jamie.
Alright.
If you want to tee it up, mate, we'll get the skip back to go.
Right, I'll go sort it in there.
Sweet, mate. So I know you're not busy or anything.
So I went to chat to Marty about something and then he said to draw on the wall, so I moved closer so I could see it.
Jamie, there's that details up on the steel bell, mate.
I'm looking up at Marty's drawing.
Yeah,
That's
do
what
that
I'm
stuff
saying.
I'm going to say to that.
Little bugger. Hayden's underneath the house and trying to scare me.
Did you get scared, did you?
No. I didn't feel like it. No, I didn't get scared at all, actually.
Not even a bit.
You reckon we get one of the scaredy cats in?
Yeah, I reckon there's only one real scared cat on this thing.
Kitty cat. Kitty cat is probably the biggest scaredy cat in the book. Can you come over to my house for a second and have a look at something? I'm not really too suspecty of people, but I'm a little bit suspecty of her. So, this wall here, something's amiss here. Jamie wants me to give her advice on a wall or something. Like it's meant to be open. Yeah, but obviously it's not.
Welcome to Aiden's Boarding House.
All I can see is her big eyes pop wide open and it's hilarious. God damn you, Hayden. It wasn't fun. It wasn't a fun time for me.
Hey, the backpack wasn't on my floor before.
I had no idea what was going on.
Hey, you reckon Jeremy would scream?
Yeah, I reckon he could scream actually. So get him over.
Yeah, I reckon we should.
Alright. Where is he? Jamie's got a question for you about tonight.
Jamie from this one. Sure, my opinion.
Hey, Jim!
What's up?
How are you, buddy?
Good.
Right, this wall here, obviously it's going to be the kitchen area. Just need you to come.
Sounded more like a girl squealing than anything.
Damn it!
She actually didn't want my expertise.
No, get out! I don't want your expertise.
That was a fail. Jeremy wasn't close enough.
And with that, the monster of House 1 goes back to his underfloor insulation.
Yeah, I'll put a pin on this pretty quick, smart, because I've just wasted about 20 minutes.
I'll tell you the team that really couldn't afford to waste that 20 minutes. Kat and Jeremy, who have an extra toilet to plaster, tile, fit out, and paint. It's late Thursday afternoon, and that tools down house call from the Wolf is looming. But house number 4 is preparing for a defining moment, the raising of the American oak timber feature.
I'm gonna turn. I'm excited. Hold it up. Yeah. Looks amazing. That fits perfectly. This is incredible.
We've still got a little bit to do on it to make it look good, but at least it's up there now. That's the hard part done. We can make it look good. Move it around a little bit if we have to. Always said 5 minutes or so. You're going to leave the corner and we want to come around square to back to where the street was. Beautiful. You got it turned a little short. Okay, so we got slides there.
Oh my god, it's the loud one.
Now that is American oak timber wall. It's about $3,000 worth of wool.
I'm so happy. It's freaking awesome.
Well, apart from one little thing, bro. Yeah, there's still that 300mm gap at the top of the feature wall. The question is, what are Brooke and Mitch going to do about it? Well, that's our Friday's problem. Then there's that other defining moment of the day. Tools down.
I'm so glad that we got the tiles in so you can finish today.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
He's stoked?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm really stoked.
But how did those plasters get on in house number 3?
Hey guys, all done. I've 3 coats in it all, so we just need to get the regulars in there tonight, and I'll be able to send it first thing in the morning.
Awesome.
That's a mammoth effort.
It was a big effort,
Yeah.
yeah. That's all good though.
Yeah, paint in there like midday tomorrow, shouldn't it?
Mid-morning.
That's so good.
Yeah, you've just put us right back into a good position where we can get this place finished. No, that's awesome, mate.
Alright, no
Thank you
problem.
so
We'll see you
much.
first thing in the morning.
Yeah,
Alright
okay.
guys. Good night.
See you later.
Thanks,
Bye.
Okay, so I don't mean to rain on their parade, but the realist in me has to point out that they have to dry, sand, tile, paint, and carpet, all in 40 hours with one tradie day left. After a day spent focused on their own houses, there's now an opportunity for nosy neighbours to have a 6 PM snoop.
Oh yeah,
Same, but different.
same, different. What's that? Oh, it's Vitex. It's like a virtual outside. Just 2x2 buttons.
I wonder where it's gonna go.
I had the stairs to where the stairs end.
Ah, right.
Don't think it's full height though, looking at it.
No.
It's quite similar to ours, but that's, how you do that wall. That's why we're doing ours like that. But they're all the same size, you see, where ours is like 90, 35, 60, or 90, 60, 35, repeated. So it's like just the same linear.
While the rest of the block are left with a night of painting ahead, things are eerily quiet at house number 2. That's because Sarah and Hanan are off enjoying a 5-star award for their catwalk creation.
Thank you. On arrival, a doorman actually came and opened our door. Has that ever happened in my life? No. Is that ever going to happen in my life again? Probably not. Hi.
Welcome to Rendezvous Hotel Oakland.
Thank you.
We have you staying for one night up in our Roseville, is that correct?
Oh my god, yes. We actually go up to the royal suite in a glass elevator, and we saw a massive view of just Auckland City, and it was beautiful. Double doors. Oh my.
Welcome to the royal suite. You're welcome.
The size of our whole backyard.
So welcome to your main living area. We've got a dining room set up here for you for this evening. And if you do know how to play, we've got a nice grand piano here for you to try and tickle the ivories this evening.
Yeah, I treated everyone there to my rendition of Mary Had a Little Lamb. Michael Jackson's played on that piano before. Yay! I'll leave my legacy.
Have a good night.
Thank you. Wow. Oh my god. That is a massive fish. It's a huge fish. It's almost as big as Eminem.
Today I can make sushi for you and sashimi.
I love sushi. I love sashimi.
I can make sashimi now.
Oh wow.
While Manan attempts to eat her own weight in fish, back at the block, dinner is looking a decidedly grimmer prospect.
Late night dinner. Thanks, Dad.
What are you doing?
Hands my bills. That's right.
Hey, there's something else that goes with this, eh?
What? What do you see on the
I
bed?
don't know.
Really?
I can't find it anyway. I found this bit next to where we left the other bit.
Maybe someone's playing tricks on us. Hey, I've got an idea.
Right.
Fix it. So we can look on our mobile app. See if someone's been creeping in our house.
Playing tricks again, you reckon?
I won't hide it until I can this gallery. Look, it is. What? What is he doing?
He's got the vacuum cleaner bit. He's got...
And he's eating our food.
He's got Mercedes on.
He's such an idiot.
He's got my torch on.
Unless you know where it is, if it doesn't know that.
Yeah, we got some evidence.
I don't really know what he would eat with that vacuum cleaner, your sunglasses.
Cheers for the vacuum cleaner, Mitch, and thanks for the feed. Oh.
After a long day of haunting other people's houses as well as his own, perhaps it's time the tables were turned on Hayden. And I can tell you that in one night's time, they will be.
Did you eat it? Outside.
James. James.
Yeah?
Come out here. Do you hear it?
Yeah.
Sunday at 7 o'clock. Where there's smoke,
Is that lead burn off?
Oh, I don't think so.
there's fire.
Hey, honey. Are you alright?
But that's not all the teams are hit with.
Oh, the water's coming in.
One out to go. It's the apocalypse.
James.
Did you eat it?